As the bailouts continue there, the protests continue here. My next guest says, what part of broke don't these spoiled children understand? Syndicated columnist Star Parker joins me now. So, Star, they do seem like petulant little children. Hey, it's not fair to us. We hate capitalism. Well, how about going out and trying to find a job instead?
Well, some of them are working. Actually, I went to the protest yesterday here in Washington, D.C., and they're not only adolescent in their appeal for what they say they desire, but they're filthy. They're throwing things everywhere, and they're short of American flags. What this protest is about is to inspire more redistribution. They want to swell government. They're trying to say that they're similar to the Tea Party protest, where the Tea Party said this abuse of political power has to stop. These folks want more of the same. Star,
are you surprised the Democrats are signing on to the protest? Today we had the DCCC say, look, we need to raise money to stand in solidarity with the Wall Street protesters. I was shocked to see that. Were you?
No, I'm not shocked to see it, because what these protests are representing is exactly what Democrats want. More government, more spending. They want to expand the size and scope of government. And what the Tea Party movement said, what the new Congress is saying, no, that party is over. We must stop. We must rein in spending. We've got to do something about our deficit. And we are going to inspire more employment by stopping the madness of Washington, by stopping the excessive taxation and the excessive regulation. So, yes, I'm not surprised at all that Democrats are signing on. And, in fact, if winter weren't coming, I would not be surprised even more that the Democrats would keep fueling this so that it will end up in riots.
Let's start. Take a listen. Not only is it the far-left Democrats that are signing on, even the White House signing on. Listen to Joe Biden.
The core is the American people do not think the system is fair or on the level. That is the core of what you're seeing on Wall Street.
I was glad that people want to take control of their lives and stand up for American values.
Well, it's the American system. It's the democratic system. We don't all agree. We'd have a king if we were all of one mind.
All right, so then we have the White House, then we have Representative Ellison from Minnesota, and then Minority Leader Nancy Pelosi saying, look, we agree with the protesters. Now, I'm not sure if they're watching what's going on Wall Street, the piles of garbage piling, feet in the air, the stench, what's going on there, and kids saying, down with capitalism. Right. Boy, how can you sign on to that?
Well, I think that they've inspired these protesters, these Democrats who keep insisting that they can fix what's broken in the economy by more government. And they don't realize, and why I keep calling them adolescent in their movement, is they don't realize that it's capitalism that encourages the environment for them to even be out there to protest. It's our capitalistic system and free markets that allow us the opportunity to even have this political process that we do.
Now, Star, we've been on the air pointing out to these protesters. I have to assume someone's watching TV once in a while, but we've pointed out that President Obama will likely get up to 1/3 of his campaign donations for 2012 from corporate entities, whether it's the banks, whether it's the realtors, the brokers, etc. Yet these protesters and the Democrats are locking arms. Don't they realize they may be a bit misguided?
Well, that's a great irony here. The president of the country, and the reason that he's had a revolt from the other side, from the right, from the Tea Partiers, the president has taken over most of Wall Street. The president has taken over corporations. This is what we wanted to stop. He took over major industries. He's excessively regulating them. And now these folks are saying, well, it's all Wall Street's fault. The banks want to loan money. It is Washington, D.C. that stopped them, that aggressively got engaged into the relationship that they would have between the consumer and themselves so that they can do what they do best, which is make money move into our hands.
All right, Star Parker, thank you very much.